Welcome back, guys. So you talked me into it. So many of you have been raving about the Ensley Rain Cold Moon palette in my comment section, and I really wanted to pick it up, so I did. And I created this look with it. I just wanted to see like what all the fuss was about and if I was gonna love it as much as you guys do. But if you are interested in maybe getting some inspiration on an older palette, or maybe you don't have this palette yet, but if that sounds like fun to you, then just keep watching. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Heather. I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. Don't forget to click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And what do you think about the new background? I'm loving it. I like it better than I did before. Like, this mirror is so cute. Me and Amanda went like Halloween decor shopping. We needed stuff for the rest of the house, and I saw some of this stuff in the back and I had to have it. Plus, some of it we already owned, but I'm really excited about it. I'm a lot happier with it this time. It's a lot more full, which makes me super happy. But now let's talk about this palette. I don't have any of the information like right here with me, but I will have everything about this palette down below in my description box and the link to pick it up if you haven't done so yet. Also, I do have a code with Ensley Rain, and it's AOML, and it will save you 10%. It is affiliated, so if you use it, I do thank you so much for supporting my channel. But you guys have been raving about this palette for months in the comment section. So many of you have told me that this is your favorite Ensley Rain palette, so I absolutely had to pick it up, and it's so freaking beautiful. You were not wrong. And I've only created one look with it so far. So, I mean, you'll have to hear my thoughts and stuff at the end. But I think it's beautiful. These shimmers are so spectacular. I don't have a lot of, like, cool tones quite like this. So I'm really excited to have it in my collection. And I'm ready to get you guys zoomed in and show you how I created this look. I'm really excited to finally be trying this palette. You guys have raved about it, so many of you, in my comment section. And I just wanted to see what all the fuss was about. And I'm also trying out the new Huda Beauty Easy Blur today. And so far, I'm actually really loving the way it looks on my skin. But I've only had it on probably like 3 or 4 hours at this point. I'm running in slow motion today. So I'm trying to get motivated. I actually haven't filmed in a few days. My schedule is like way off. So now I'm like fighting to get back to my routine. I need a routine. But I'm excited about my new background. I hope you guys really like it. It is still hot up here like usual, but I'm excited to dig into this palette. I really want to create something fun and hopefully a little different than anything you guys have seen before. I don't technically like doing videos with older palettes, only because they don't do well on my channel. They don't get the views, but I love playing with my older palettes. I just wish everyone else liked those types of videos, but we're going to try to make the best of it. But I'm excited to dig in. I'm excited to finally be creating a look with this one. I wish I had time to do more, but unfortunately I do not. Plus I'm trying to get caught up and get some uploads ready. But with all that being said, let's get into this palette. So the first shade I want to go into is this shade right here called Winter Solstice. And it's got like this green tint to it. Oh man, I can't wait. I had to order some more of my favorite concealer, which is the Yensa Silky Serum, something like that. It's linked in most of my videos, but I ran out and I miss it. This one I have on is like creasing. And before, I liked this concealer. I mean, it's still not bad, but it does crease on me really fast. And it's the One Size Turn Up the Base concealer. But I'm just using my ColourPop E23 to put this in the front portion of the eye up top. And I did get my hair cut again, which is really exciting. I needed it really bad. Also just pushing this on this inner part of the lower lash line too. I'll probably go in with a different brush, one more like tightly packed, so I can add more color to this. But I'm excited. This lip liner, which is khaki from Unearthly Cosmetics, is freaking made for this palette. If you don't have it and you have this palette, I highly suggest that you pick it up. So next, I want to go into the shade right here called Catmint. And I'm just doing that on a large blending brush. It's a lot deeper than I expected it to be, actually. This is a really unique cool tone palette for what I have in my collection anyway. And I'm really glad that you guys talked me into picking this one up. I really love how cool toned it is. It's like almost powdery in a, not the formula, but the color story reminds me of like, I don't know, powder for some reason. I could see this palette being really good for those like one and done looks too. Sorry if you guys hear that noise, it's my printer. Amanda was printing something and it just shut off. But I'm just taking this under the lower lash line and slowly working on building it up. I switched over to my Glamlite brush though. Probably should have said that. So I got good news. I got my new camera finally. I'm not filming this video on it, but I got my new camera. I got my new mic. And I got my new computer, which my computer won't be here until the end of the month. So I won't be able to use my camera to film my videos until the end of the month. But I also have no idea what in the hell I'm doing with that camera. I know nothing about cameras. I know how to take a picture and that's it. So I'm like doing a deep dive, trying to learn everything I can while I'm waiting, but I'm excited. I finally get to put out like better quality videos and with audio and stuff. I can't wait. I can't wait to hear your guys' like thoughts on all the new changes. It's scary though. Technology, like unless you're someone who's like really good with it, it's kind of scary because it's a lot to learn and I have to like kind of relearn several new things at once, but I mean that is first world problems, but still I'm excited, but I'm also nervous and I hope I can like get the hang of it. This combo is really pretty. I'm here for it. Okay, so I cleaned off this brush, my large blending brush. Now I want to go into Orithia, I think. I don't know. If I'm not saying them right, please don't judge. I'm doing my best. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm like kind of caught. Like, do I want to deepen up with Rebirth, which is a gray, or do I want to use Mother's Night? Either one, honestly, would be beautiful. You know what? I think I want to use the gray because I don't think that's something that I've personally ever created before. So why not? I'm going to do that on my ColourPop E25. And I want to just pack this out here. I might like go in with some of that deeper shade, but I don't know. I might not. But I think this gray looks really pretty on top of like that cool tone purple shade. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Then I'll go back in with Catmint and blend out the edges of that. You know what? Let's do that on the large blending brush. This look is going to be really simple. I mean, you know, compared to usual. It's really fast. This is going to be a quick video, actually. But I think that is really, really pretty. So now I want to go in with some NYX glitter glue. And I'm going to put that on the lid. And I will be right back. Okay, so the shimmers in this freaking palette are literally insane. Like, so freaking beautiful. There's a bunch of like holochromes in here as well that I cannot take my eye off of. But I think the shade I want to start with is this one called Snow Crystal. And I just want to plop this on the lid. Actually, let's start with this one. Actually, it's kind of like a gray to purple. It's really pretty. And we could just put this out here. It's really, really stunning. So reflective. Like when I swatched these, I lost it. They're beautiful. Okay, then we're going to go in with Snow Crystal. This is going to be fun. At least I hope. Oh man, like look at that. Let's do a little hand swatch, even though we have already done swatches. I just completely stopped in the middle of that sentence because how could I freaking not? Oh my God. I really see a part 2 coming up very soon of the shades and palettes. You know, that video I did, I cannot remember the name of it exactly. But I think we need, special shades in my palettes. Yeah, something like that. We need a part 2, I think. Especially, I've gotten some new stuff in my collection. And I haven't been able to do videos with it yet because I've had so much other stuff like going on behind the scenes. So I haven't been able to film with them, but I have a huge stack of shame. And I'm thinking about doing a poll and seeing which ones you guys want to see looks with. But the shade is so freaking phenomenal. This look is really pretty too. That's really pretty. I just tapped a little bit of this down here. I'm going to take just a small amount of this shade right here, Mother's Night. I don't want to take too much because I do like how it leans gray and I want to keep that. But I just want to deepen up the outer corner a little. You know me, can't help myself. Now I'm going to go back into Rebirth, which is that gray, and kind of use it to blend this out. And hopefully it will make it look more gray as well. You see what I mean though about like the dusty cool tone vibes? That's what I get from this. I think I want to take that shade that I used, Snow Crystal, over just a little further though. And make sure they're blended a little bit better. Yeah, like that. The shifts in that shade are freaking sickening. Now I want to take this brush from Singe Beauty. I don't know what it is. I think it's the E01, but I want to go, I think, into this shade right here, Snowdrop, and it's really freaking beautiful too. Somehow I got that all over my nose. I think it's really beautiful, but I'm going to go off camera and figure out some liner and try some of these lashes I just bought. I'm so excited about them. Let me show you. So I finally picked up some bright lashes, half lashes. I've been wanting to try these. These are in the shade Flirt. I bought 2 of these. Those might be what I actually tried today. I don't know. I like these too. This is the shade Flare, and I got 2 of these as well. They're really pretty. I like Flare a lot. And then I got Lush. These are a little bigger than what I like expected, but I'm still excited to try them out. But these are really beautiful. Let me know down below if you guys have tried them. But I will be right back with the finished look. I am back with the finished look, and I think it turned out so freaking beautiful. The waterline matches the inner corners so perfectly. I did forget to put on the freaking bright lashes though, which I just put on the pair that was in front of me, but I'll try these hopefully in my next look. But for liner, I used the ColourPop liner in the shade Icebreaker, and like I said, I feel like it matched this inner corner perfectly, and I'm loving it. I'm loving this whole look. It actually kind of matches my shirt. I did that on accident. But I'm so glad that you guys told me how much you love this palette and you talked me into picking it up because it really is beautiful. I have only used a handful of shades, so by no means is this a final review or anything, but I do love Ensley Rain. I have tried a ton of their palettes, and the formula does feel like the normal Ensley Rain formula. But I love this look. I think it's so beautiful, and I can't wait to create some more with it. I wish I could have filmed more looks with it for this video, but as I mentioned, I am behind on filming, so I need to get some videos up, which is why I only did one look with this. Plus, like I said in the beginning part of the video, like people don't really click on these videos very often, and it takes 3 days to film 3 looks. So I just wanted to just do the one for now. And if you guys are interested in seeing more looks with it, I'll figure out some way to incorporate it into another video. If you have any ideas, I would really appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. You're going to have to let me know if you picked up this palette and what your thoughts are on it. I do also have a code with Ensley Rain. I'm sure I'll mention it in the beginning, but it is AOML, and I will have it all down below along with everything that I used on my face today. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it, and it really does help me out. And until next time, bye.